Hello friends, welcome to the channel. In today's video, we will be starting the chapter of structural organization in animals and the part of cockroach we will be dealing in today's video. Now, first of all, let me tell you that the cockroach's biological name is Periplaneta americana, and it is the largest species which is found in cockroach in the world. Now, Periplaneta americana has no relationship with America, but its name was given in Africa in 1925, in the year 1925. Now, let's discuss about the morphology of cockroach. First of all, the cockroach, that is Periplaneta americana, is about 34 to 53 millimeters long, with its wings extended beyond its abdomen in case of males. Right now, its body is covered by a hard chitinous exoskeleton, which is brown in color, and the exoskeleton has hardened plates, which are often called as the sclerites, which are formed by your cuticle. Right, you have to remember this point. Now there is an arthrodial membrane, which is, you can say, articular membrane, a thin and a flexible articular membrane which joins the sclerites to follow or to allow the movement of all the body and appendages to work together in order to unite them. Right now, its body is basically segmented into head, thorax, and abdomen. Now, its head, let us discuss about its head. First of all, its head is triangular in shape and is formed by the fusion of 6 segments, and it shows great mobility due to presence of a flexible neck. This was an important point as well. Now, there is a pair of compound eyes also present in the case of cockroaches. Now, this is an external feature which is found in cockroach, that a pair of compound eyes and a pair of antenna is present in cockroaches, with sensory receptors are present on the head capsule, on its upper head capsule. Right now, let us discuss about its mouth parts. Now, in case of mouth parts, it is considered as a chewing and biting type. Its mouth parts is considered as the chewing and biting type. Now, it consists of labrum, labium, a pair of maxillae and mandibles, and a hypopharynx. And what is hypopharynx? Hypopharynx in cockroach is called as the tongue. Right now, see, thorax. Under the thorax is also divided into 3, that is prothorax, that is called as the neck, mesothorax, and the metathorax. Now, there are 3 pairs of walking legs also present, which arises from each of the thoracic segment in case of pairs. Now, 2 pairs of wings are also present, which arises from, which are forewings and hind wings basically, which arises from the mesothorax and metathorax. And let me tell you that prothorax is the neck region. Now, the 2 pairs of wings, about 2 pairs of wings we have talked. Now, 10 segmented abdomen. There is a 10 segmented abdomen present, and in the 10th segment there is a feature. There is a special feature, that is a pair of anal cerci is present. Now, an important point comes that the female's abdomen is broader than the male's. Then another important point which has many times come, that is the male bears anal styles in the 9th sternum, which is absent in case of females. Now, question arises that which among the following organs is present in case of males, not in case of females? Then your answer will be the 9th segment, that is the anal style. Now, let us discuss about the digestive system of the cockroach. Now, its digestive system has majorly the alimentary canal in the digestive system has 3 regions, that is the foregut, midgut, and the hindgut. Now, first of all, let's discuss about the foregut. Foregut includes the mouth. This is an important order which you should remember, that the foregut consists of, it includes the mouth, then comes the pharynx, then is the esophagus, then is your crop. What is the crop? This is an organ which is used for storing food. Then comes your gizzard. Gizzard has 6 highly chitinous plates which are used for grinding, and basically they can be considered as the teeth to grind the food as well. This was the order which you have to remember in case of foregut, that what are the parts in digestive system. First is your mouth, then pharynx, then is esophagus, then crop, then gizzard, like this. Right Then comes your midgut. Let's discuss about the midgut. It is just a short and a narrow gut. You have to just remember about this. Now let's move to the hepatic CK. Now hepatic CK is present at the junction of foregut and midgut. Its location, the location of hepatic CK and Malpighian tubule should be remembered to you, right? First of all, we are discussing about the hepatic CK. The hepatic CK is present at the junction of foregut and midgut, and there are near about 6 to 8 blind tubules present, which secretes the digestive juices. Now comes our Malpighian tubules. Now Malpighian tubules is an excretory organ in case of cockroaches, and near about, you can say, 100 to 150 thin filamentous tubules are present at the junction of midgut and hindgut. So as to, and it removes excretory product from hemolymph, right? We will discuss about hemolymph and hemocoel in case of your circulatory system very nicely, right? Now there is your hindgut. Hindgut consists of ileum. This order should also be remembered to you, that the hindgut has first ileum, then is your colon, then is rectum, which consists near about 6 rectal glands in it, and then comes the anus. Now is the circulatory system. We have with us the circulatory system of the cockroach. Now its heart is, as you know, that our heart is myogenic in nature. Human heart is myogenic in nature. So in case of cockroaches, the heart is neurogenic in nature, and it is enclosed by a dorsal pericardial. It is enclosed by a dorsal pericardial sinus and consists of an elongated muscular tube which gets differentiated into 13 funnel shaped chambers with ostia present on either side. Now the open type of vascular system is present in case of cockroaches, with vessels opening into the hemocoel, right? Visceral organs are located in the hemocoel, are bathed with hemolymph. As we have hemoglobin as the blood in as we have the hemoglobin substance present in our blood, such is the blood in case of cockroaches, that is called as the hemolymph, right? Now see, there is no hemoglobin present in case of cockroaches, so no such assistance is given to cockroaches for, you can say, respiration. Now we come to the respiratory system of cockroach. Respiratory system, it consists of, now this is a very important point, that it consists of network of trachea that opens through the 10 pairs of spiracles which are guarded by bristles, and tracheal tubes carries oxygen from the air, from the outer environment, from air to all the body parts, which get subdivided into tracheoles, and tracheole is the basic position for exchange of gases which takes place through diffusion. Now the site of diffusion in case of humans, you know, that is your alveoli. Such is the site of diffusion in case of cockroaches is your tracheoles, right? Now moving on to the nervous system of the cockroaches. Now discuss about the nervous system. Now see, in nervous system, the nervous system consists of the central, peripheral and sympathetic nervous system. It is formed by fused segmentally divided ganglia, which is, you should remember the number, that 3 ganglia are present in thorax and 6 are present in abdomen. This number is very important, which are joined by pair connectives on the ventral side, and its brain. Now this is a very important point, it has also come certain times, that brain, a bilobed supraesophageal ganglion that supplies nerves to the compound eyes and antenna. This was under the brain. Now dorsally located. Now the eyes, the compound eyes are not ventrally located, they are dorsally located. The dorsally located compound eyes consists of near about 2000 hexagonal ommatidia to make up their mosaic vision, which has high sensitivity and low resolution. Now other sense organ, you can say there are other sense organs also present, such as the balancing organ, that is statocysts, present in this phylum Arthropoda, and antenna, and there are certain maxillary pulps and your labial pulps. These two are present, and anal cerci, you can say. Now in the next video we will be talking about the excretory system, about the reproductive system, and the development of the zygote after the fusion in the another video. That will be a very helpful video, and then we'll complete the portion of cockroach. Basically, we have dealt with the important points of cockroach, not all the chapter because this chapter is very large, so we have dealt with all the important points, right? Thank you.